Good day, good day, good day, everyone. Welcome to Morning Sip with Rev Melissa. I am Rev Melissa, and SIP stands for Spirit in Practice, where we practice because practice makes progress. Yes, it does. So, welcome to today's show. My passion is to support people in transforming their lives. I am here to support you because it is my mission to give inspiration through spiritual life coaching. So, if you've been looking for a spiritual life coach, here I am through preaching and through teaching that ignites the divine spark within you to live life in joy, connected to your yes. So, this is my ministry of joy. If you need support, if you're looking for a spiritual life coach, you can send me a direct message on Instagram and Facebook at iamrevmelissa, and we will set up some time to talk. All right? All right. So, good day, everyone. Good day, Shay. Good day, Pamela. It's good to see you. Good day, Jean. It's good to see you. We're live on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and streaming on New Thought Media Network. So, we are in our new series this week. We started it yesterday, and it was just, one of those, I don't know, like a marinade of stuff that was coming forth. And right now I'm calling it the behavior series. And we're just going to rock with that for a little bit. So yesterday I asked you all this question. If you do to-do lists, if you do a to-do list, the invitation yesterday was to try, not even try, was to incorporate a I am accomplishing today. Today I am accomplishing dot dot dot. And see how that feels. See how that feels. Because if you're like me, my to-do lists are like massive. They're really long. And a couple of years ago, I said, okay, I got to stop doing these long to do lists. And I cut them back. And then maybe a couple of years ago, after that, I got rid of my to do list. And I would just write down the things that I wanted to focus on for that day. And so recently, I've been doing this dance. You know that my qualities this year for 2024 are surrendering, structure, soaring, and consistency. And so I've been very focused in February on structure because I recognize that with rest, flexibility requires structure to be in harmony with each other. So that was my revelation that applies to me, and it may apply to you or not. It's all good. And so, what I discovered with structure is that I need to shore it up because what's embedded in structure are systems, and what's embedded in a system is behaviors, right? So I get to structure my behavior throughout the day to support rest, to support all of the things that I desire to accomplish in a day. And so when I write down, today I am accomplishing dot, 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 it just feels good. The feeling tone of that for me is very uplifting. It feels positive. It feels possible. And the things that I write down are my baby step things. They're not my big overarching things that I want to accomplish because each baby step will lead me to accomplishing whatever that big thing is, right? So today I am accomplishing what? Right? So that was the invitation yesterday. Let me know if you tried that out for yourself today. Today I am accomplishing what? So that leads us to this notion of behaviors. And when I looked up the definition for behaviors, I'll share it with a manner of behaving or acting, the aggregate of responses to internal and external stimuli. The aggregate, so that's the accumulation of responses to internal and external stimuli. So many of us, our behaviors are responses to external stimuli, right? And that could be one of the reasons why things don't get accomplished because we're so busy reacting to the external stimuli. Oh, this happened over here. Let me do something about that. Oh, she needs this. Well, let me stop what I'm doing and attend to what she needs, right? And so on and so forth, right? So behaviors that are responding to external stimuli can get us off track. So, the invitation is to be very much attuned to the internal stimuli, right? And to behave from that place. And so what are some of our internal stimuli? Well, for each one of us, one of our internal stimuli is our quality. To be responsive, to respond from the internal cues, the internal promptings, the internal energy of our quality is one of the ways that we get to craft our behavior, right? And what's our behavior? It's just really what our behavior is a outpicturing of what we believe when you come down to it, right? If we look at it from a spiritual lens, it is an accumulation of our beliefs. We are acting out in our behavior what we believe about ourselves in a nutshell. But we're going to get there. The origins of behavior is be have, which I love, be have, a having, and to have. So behavior is all about the having. It's all about the having. And what do we know about having? We know that we have everything that we need. We know that we have access to everything, right? And that access is an internal stimuli, right? That knowingness that I have everything I need right here and right now to take this baby step that I am desiring to take because it is on my I am accomplishing list, right? So I am having the opportunity to behave in congruence with that. So this morning, when I was making my notes for today's sip, and I wrote down be have, it brought to mind that Austin Powers movie. Do you remember Austin Powers? Oh my God, it was like in the 90s, maybe early 2000s. But there used to be Mike Myers. Mike Myers played this character, Austin Powers, the international man of mystery. Do you remember that character? He was hilarious. And one of the things he was known for saying was, behave. You remember that? He would say, all the time throughout the movies, behave, right? And so that came to mind to me this morning. And what's helpful to me throughout the day is when I have these little reminders. And if they're funny, it helps me even more. So today I'm practicing when I find myself getting pulled by an external stimuli that pulls me away from today I am accomplishing. What I will say to bring myself back to center is behave. That is what I'm gonna say to myself out loud, and I'm sure I'm gonna giggle just like I did right now, but that will bring me back because sometimes I go so far down the road with other stuff that is not that important, right? I'll go all the way down that road, and then at the end of the day, when I reassess my day, I didn't get the things that I wanted to get accomplished. So, yeah, Shay, you know it, right? Oh, behave. Yes. Yeah, Austin Powers. Yes. I love that so much. So, what do you believe know yourself to have? What do you know you have within you? Within you. Because that informs your behavior. It informs your habits, right? Our behaviors are accumulation of our habits, right? You know how you behave by looking at your habits. So if you have a habit of doing things that have nothing to do with your passion, your purpose, um, what you want to accomplish for the day, that's a habit, right? But deeper than that habit, when you really dig into it, it is how you regard yourself, how you identify yourself. That feeds into your habits. I was listening to, oh my goodness, who was it the other day? James Clear. I was listening to James Clear, and y'all might be familiar with him. He wrote this really great book called Atomic Habits. And I haven't read the book, but I was looking at some YouTube stuff and he came up. And one of the things that he talks about, oh my goodness, I just lost my train of thought. One of the things he talks about, what was I getting ready to say? Oh man, I lost it, y'all. I lost it. I lost it. Well, anyway, our identity. Yes, yes, that's what it was. He talks about changing habits. What is required to change a habit is to change your identity, how you see yourself. Who are you, right? Because that is what's driving our behaviors. How we regard ourselves, how we see ourselves drives our behaviors consciously or unconsciously. That is what's driving our behaviors, and that is what's fueling our habits. And this is one of the reasons why it's challenging to end and start new habits. This is why it takes practice, practice to develop a new habit, and practice to stop a habit that no longer serves us and probably never did, right? Many of our habits never really served us, right? They served a specific purpose at a specific time, and then we just kept doing it, right? But assessing, is this behavior that I see in this habit, how is that related to how I see myself? So one of the examples, here it comes, it's coming back to me now. One of the examples that James Clear gave in this little podcast he was on was identifying yourself as a runner, right? So you could say, so you could say that you run every day, right? You could say that you run every day. Do you identify yourself as a runner? Now, you know, if you identify yourself as a runner, if you have the habit of running, right? That is one of your behaviors, right? And you do it on a regular basis, not once a month. You're not a runner. You're not a runner. You don't have a habit of running if you're doing it once a month. People who write, right? Are you a writer? Do you identify yourself as a writer? Do you have a practice of writing on a regular basis? If you do, then you can certainly say that you have a habit of writing, that part of your behavior is as a writer. So, therefore, I am a writer. I am a writer is someone who writes on a regular basis. I am a runner is someone who runs on a regular basis. So, whatever that I am is, are you being and doing that as a practice, as a habit? Does it show up as your behavior? And if it doesn't, then you know where to start. Where to start shifting that behavior, but more importantly, shifting how you see yourself, how you relate to yourself, how you identify yourself as. And I'm not one, I don't really co-sign fake it till you make it. It just doesn't resonate with me. There's no faking it. You do it. How do I fake being a writer? I don't fake it. I do it. How do I fake running? I put on my sneakers and my warm-up outfit and fake it? No. I have to get out there and actually do it. So you do it till you do it. Is what I say. You do it till you be it. You be it and you do it. There is no faking it until you make it in Melissa's universe, right? It could be in your universe. It's all good if it works for you. It doesn't work for me because I know I can't trick my mind, right? So, how am I seeing myself? The things that I desire, the things that I want to accomplish. Do I identify myself as such? And I know if I do or not by my behavior. By my behavior. If I say I'm a writer and I spend all day long looking at Netflix, binging on Netflix, then guess what? I'm not a writer. And so I have to change that behavior. And at the same time, I'm changing how I regard myself, how I relate to myself, what I say, what I do. It has to be in alignment. So sometimes we work backwards, right? So we see the behavior. We're not clear what that behavior is tethered to, right? We're not clear about what belief that might be associated with. We're not clear about what underlying limiting belief that might be associated with. But we could start with the behavior. So if I say I am a writer and my behavior shows up that I am not writing, then I could start writing and I could make it a practice to write 5 minutes a day, 2 minutes a day. It doesn't matter. Just write, right? Write one sentence, right? And then as I start to demonstrate to myself that I'm shifting my behavior and coming into alignment with the things that I desire to accomplish, things will start to reveal itself on a subconscious conscious level. And then you can have a different type of engagement with yourself and what you believe to be the truth of who you are. So, this is the invitation this week to really pay attention to how you're showing up every day through your behaviors. And are they in alignment with the things that you are desiring to accomplish today? Every day is a new day. So today, I am accomplishing dot, 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 and my behavior is in alignment with that because I know who I am. And then declare who you are. And that could simply be your quality. So today, I am a writer. And today, I am accomplishing that by writing 5 minutes today because I am soaring. That's my quality. So try it out. Try it on. See how it feels. All right? All right, y'all. So let's get into some joy news. Sekou said, now we got to watch Austin Powers. I love those movies. I think there were like 3 of them. I thought they were very funny. Yeah, but it was back in the day, y'all. Back in the day. So let's get into some joy news. Today is Wednesday. It is our community cafe. And as I had mentioned, our community cafe is a book study right now. We're reading the book, The Big Leap by Gay Hendricks. And it's a wonderful book. I'm so enjoying it. So that's at 7 p.m. Eastern time. The book study is closed right now. So when the community cafe opens up again, I will certainly let you know. But you can read it on your own. The Big Leap. I highly recommend it. This Sunday for Sunday in Praise, we are in March. This Sunday, Friday is March 1st, y'all. So this Sunday, we start a new theme at Rockland Centers for Spiritual Living. Our theme for March is transformation. And so I'm excited about that. And my message this Sunday, I think, is going beyond. I think that's what's percolating right now. We'll see. So join me in person. We are in person this Sunday. It's going to be nice out. I think it's going to be in the 50s. So it'll be warm or at least not cold at the Rhino Comedy Club where we have our in-person service. So please join us this Sunday, the first Sunday, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time. You can go to rocklandcsl.org for all the information. Rhino Comedy Club is in Suffern, New York. Parking is available. We have a very good time there. Or if you're not in the area, you can join us on Zoom. Go to the website, rocklandcsl.org, and the Zoom link is there for Sunday service. Or you can watch the live stream on our Facebook channel, Centers for Spiritual Living, Rockland County. Also on Sunday, I do a repeat of an inspirational talk for Sunday in Praise, the other sip. So you can also check that out at 10:30 Eastern Time. Also on my YouTube and Facebook channels. I am Rev Melissa. Please save the date. The next meditation with the full moon will be on Tuesday, March 26th. 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So save the date for the next meditation with the moon, March 26th, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And I've been thinking about, let me know what y'all think about this. Let this percolate for a little bit. I've been thinking about doing something on the day of the solar eclipse. So the next solar eclipse is on April 8th. And it's called a totality eclipse. So I've been thinking about, we do meditation with the moon on March 26th. We do something with the solar eclipse on April 8th. So I'm playing around with that. Let me know what y'all think. I'll bring it up again. You could give me some feedback about that. But this solar eclipse, we'll be able to see it in North America. We'll be able to see it. So I'm excited about that. So maybe we'll do something together if you're in New York. I don't know. I'm just playing around with it in my mind. So let me know your thoughts about that. All right. All right, everybody. So you have your work for today. You're paying attention to your behaviors. You're course correcting when you find that your behavior is not in alignment with the things that you want to accomplish today, right? because you know who you are, because you know the truth of who you are. And so all of this is in alignment. Yes? Yes. All right, y'all. So I will see you all tomorrow, 10:30 a.m. Eastern time for another morning sip with Rev Melissa. Practice, practice, practice. Practice makes progress. Peace and blessings, everybody. Peace and justice. We are living life in joy, connected to our yes.